ביאור משנה זין, continuation of משנה זין. יצתה כת ראשונה. The first group went out. Yeah? After the first group, they did the whole thing, we know what they did, went out. מן העזרה לאחר שהשלימה את קרבת פסחיה, they went out after they bring the Pesach sacrifice, ונכנסה כת שנייה לעזרה, and the second group came into the courtyard. יצתה שנייה, the second one went out, לאחר שהשלימה את מעשה, after they finished everything, נכנסה שלישית, then the third one came in. הכת האחרונה, the last one.
So in other words, just to understand, they were waiting, the three katot waiting outside, and one נכנס לעזרה, סוגרים את הדלתות, and then once they finish, they open, they go out, and then
second one.
נכנסים.
That's right.
אבל over there, how it's organized outside?
Pushing probably, I don't know. I'm joking, no. I don't think there was a lot of pushing, but yeah.
People
People are coming, yeah. Yeah, people are coming. It's like thinking about a herd of sheep.
Boom.
Yeah, it's like moving. כמעשה הראשונה, כמו שנהגו בהקרבת הפסחים של הכת הראשונה, כמפורט בשני המקרים. So every group did exactly the same thing as the other group. כך מעשה השנייה והשלישית. So did the second one and the third group. כך נהגו בהקרבת פסחים של הכת השנייה ושל הכת השלישית. So everybody did exactly the same. And throughout the process, what's happening? Throughout this process, קראו את ההלל. So throughout the process, there was the Levim right there. And what would the Levim do? The Levim would sing the Hallel. That's what they would do. The Levites would sing the entire Hallel. Yeah.
The people that
No. It was a whole like entertainment. You know, it was very impressive. The whole Levim, everybody who's a Levi would go there and they would all sing like big.
No instruments.
No, I think they might. I don't think so. It doesn't say so. Okay. So קראו את ההלל. כל אותו זמן שהיו שוחטים ומקריבים את הפסחים, קראו הלוויים את ההלל. So the entire time when the entire slaughtering taking place, the blood is taking place, the Levim is singing the Hallel. אם גמרו, what happens if they finish the Hallel? אם גמרו הלוויים לקרוא את ההלל, if the Levim finish to read the Hallel, ועדיין לא גמרו להקריב את הפסחים, and still there's more people who are coming in, it's full, כגון שהיו פסחי הכת מרובים, there were many sheep in that group, שנו, so they will repeat the Hallel, חזרו הלוויים לקרוא את ההלל פעם שנייה, they will repeat it the second time, ואם שנו, and if they did a second time, ואם גמרו את ההלל פעם שנייה, and if they finished the Hallel the second time, ועדיין לא נגמרה הקרבת הפסחים של אותה כת, and it's still bringing down the sacrifice of that group, שילשו, then they will do it a third time. היו צריכים לחזור ולקרות פעם שלישית. They needed to do a third time. וכן אצל כל כת וכת. And that's talking about any group. So the most, they will do it 3 times. ואף על פי שלא שילשו מימיהם. It says, you should know though that this is the rule, but it never happened, it says, throughout Jewish history, that the Kohanim ever had to do it triple time. So they were so quick, 2 times Hallel, they finished the group. The most.
But usually probably it was 1 time.
Out. Imagine, how long does it take, even if you sing it, takes 10 minutes, the most. In 10 minutes, everything in 10 minutes has to be done. The whole thing, you have to take, we will talk about it. Yeah, we will talk about everything. And this is why one of the things Kohanim use Rizim. The Kohanim, they used to train. They used to do quick, and they knew how to do it. Just better, I think that I read in Eliyahu Kitov that just for the holacha, if you want to know what was the training, the easiest job was passing the cups. And it says just for the passing the cups, every year they went to Miluim for 30 days. That was the simplest job. Every year they had to practice the passing of the cup for 30 days. And imagine for the other jobs. This is the easiest. Okay? It says, ואף על פי שלא שלשו מימיהם, even though they never repeated 3 times, שלא יראה מעולם שיקראו לוויים את הלל פעם שלישית. It never happened that they read it a third time. אצל אותה כת, by the same group, שהכהנים היו רבים וזריזים. There were many Kohanim there, and they were quick. והפסיקו לגמור את הקרבת הפסחים של כל כת לתוך קריאת הלל פעמיים. And the most they ever read it is twice. רבי יהודה אומר, רבי יהודה says, מימיהם של כת שלישי, it says, and you should know that by the time of the third group was always the one who was the least, because people would go the first and second group. You know, and whatever is remained, those what was the third group. It says you should know that there was in the third group from the entire history of Jewish nation, lo higia le'ahavti ki yishma Hashem. If you remember the Hallel, it's on the second page. Okay. It says the third group even, because there was so few people over there, the Levim didn't even reach half of Hallel. They couldn't even reach, and it was already done. They didn't even reach half of Hallel, and they were already finished. Lo higia le'ahavti ki yishma Hashem. They didn't even get to the ahavti. This is on Rosh Chodesh between the two things that we don't say on Rosh Chodesh. מעולם לא יראה לכת שלישית שיגיעו בהלל לפרק אהבתי כי ישמע השם את קולי תחנונה. It says we never get to that part of the Hallel, which is I would say about halfway, maybe even less than halfway. Yeah? And the Levim, at that time, they was already finished. אפילו בפעם הראשונה, even in the first time. Why? מפני שעמה מועטים, because the third group was always the smallest. שהיו מזדרזים כולם להיכנס עם שני הכיתות הראשונות, because everybody wanted to do it as soon as possible. ולא נשארו לכת שלישית, אלא מועטים בלבד. And who remained for the third one? Only, the old guys who couldn't push or the whatever. So they would go, the third time. There were hardly any people there.